Hey YouTube, it's Alicia Barton and I have a video for you. And so this video is that former WWE superstars who needs to make a return, because I feel like WWE needs some more competition for female and men. So I will say if they should have an extended contract or a one night only deal. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, we're going to start with the men. The men who I feel should make a return are Austin Aries. Vince McMahon dropped the ball with this particular situation completely. He dropped the ball completely, let the contract ran out, and now we don't have Austin Aries. Austin Aries, that, cruiserweight division would have been a lot if he had not dropped the ball with Austin Aries. That cruiserweight division would be so popular with Austin Aries. Another person I feel like should return is Brutus Clay. Brutus Clay, better known on TNA as Tyrus. He was once employed by WWE and then he left and then joined the rival company. So now he has left. The reason I feel like he should return, you got all these big dudes, but you don't hear hear them talk about Mark Henry wrestling any Harley wrestling. So I think he would be a great person to bring back to not replace Mark Henry, just to be Mark Henry's protege and build him up like a Mark Henry type like sketch, and not the Miss Yo Mama Miss that he started off with. Okay. The next person is CM Punk. Every time they go to none other Chicago, they always chant CM Punk, CM Punk. Okay, I have always said to myself, when the fans start chanting a certain somebody, that means WWE needs to listen. So now it's time for WWE to shut up and put up the money to get him to come back. None other. He has had some good MMA matches, but I feel like he deserves to come back. Another person that deserves to come back is MVP. MVP deserves to come back because I feel like MVP could be part of Titus Worldwide, but as a not a senior official, a manager type like thing, because I mean he's up there in age, so I feel like that would be much more. He could be sort of like a African American version of the Mouth of the South, like Jimmy Hart. So I mean that's how I feel with MVP. Now another person who should make a huge return, impact return, is Ezekiel Jackson. Ezekiel Jackson was a big thing in the WWE until they let him go. I feel like that's another person that WWE needs to come back and work with again, because that is something we are missing. He is a big guy, and he was like on his way of being a black John Cena, a black John Cena, a black The Rock. I mean, you name it, he had it. And he was like almost there, boom, but they dropped the ball with him. Now, another person that does work in the company in the back is Finlay. Okay, Finlay just stopped wrestling and then he started working in the back. I don't think he had his final wrestling match. I don't think he ever did. So I feel like for one night only, it would be nice to have Finlay return and wrestle for a one night only, or come back and wrestle for a month, because one of my dream matches is I want to see Finlay's supposed to be from Ireland, and Sheamus is also supposed to be from Ireland. I want to see this. I want to see none other Finlay versus Sheamus. I mean, that's something I want to see. I don't know if everybody will agree with me, but that's a match I would want to see for a one night only or for a month at a special pay-per-view. I would love to see these two go at it at each other. So who wants to see Finlay come back for 1 month or a one night only event to see Finlay versus Sheamus? Y'all, comment below. Another person who I feel like this person could be the face of the cruiserweight division, and if none other, Conan just move out of the way. WWE can do that. Rey Mysterio, babies, come on, Rey Mysterio. I feel like mostly half of these cruiserweights look up to Rey Mysterio. Picture it, y'all. If Enzo Amore still had that title belt, Rey Mysterio, he has to face a mystery competitor for his cruiserweight title belt. And it's Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio, after that, comes out and win. So, I mean, he comes out and win. But he will also have a chance at any other title belts. Okay. Ted DiBiase Jr. We haven't seen $1 Billion Man's son in years. All I know is he is on the independent circuit, so he probably is gotten better. So I would love to see him make a return, but make a uber dramatic return into the ring. And I promise y'all, let me see who's on there now. I think he would be a great rival for somebody whose name I don't hardly mention, but I'm not going to mention it. But y'all will know who I'm talking about. All right. I'm going to say Jonathan Coachman. Now, as y'all know, Jonathan Coachman works for ESPN, but with his own segment, I feel like it would be kind of cool to see him. Sorry, y'all. See him return. That's the one thing I would want to see. I would want to see Jonathan Coachman to return and just see him return and get back in action for 1 week only. It could be 1 week, 2 weeks, or a month. I would love to see him come back and get involved. Yeah. So then the next one is Justin Gabriel. Who would not want Justin Gabriel, the South African wrestler, to come back and be part of the WWE? I think he would be a great addition to that cruiserweight division. I mean, he was a phenomenal high flyer. I mean, who wouldn't want to see him to return? So you get Rey Mysterio and him return. You got two good high flyers at that. So another one I would say I would want to see return is Ken Shamrock. Now, with Ken Shamrock, I just feel like it would be a one night only deal, but I don't know if it'll be I don't know if I want it to be a wrestling match or appearance. So I don't know with that one. So the next one would be the last for the man is Mason Ryan. I think everybody will remember Mason Ryan. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Mason Ryan. And he was a good wrestler, but I don't know why Vince and them did not push him the way that it needed to be pushed. He could have been huge, like The Rock and John Cena and Dave Bautista. I mean, come on. You kind of dropped the ball with that. Now, those were all the men. I'm going to try to get through this as quick as I can with the females. Now, who do not want? I want AJ Lee to return because, come on, AJ Lee returning for the Royal Rumble. Come on, picture it. Her returning will be priceless to go up against Paige. Then Cameron returning. Oh my God, that would be kind of good, a good aspect and stuff. I would love to see her return. Candice Michelle, I'm going to come back to her because I got a lot to say about her. I would love to see her to return. E. Torres left on a bad no. I mean, she didn't leave on a bad note, but it was like, people was like, went back a couple months, like in 2016, they was like saying, oh, Eve Torres is kind of still employed by the WWE, so I don't know if that's true or not. Molly Holly, come on. I would love to see women like Molly Holly to return and wrestle some of the current women wrestlers. Hello. Let's see. Ivory, one of my favorite older female wrestlers. I loved her. I feel like she is the epitome of what wrestling is. She's an epitome of what wrestling is. Ivory has had a good rivalry with Joni Lawler, Trish Stratus, just to name a few. But yeah, I would love to see Jazz return, the original WWE B.I. I would love to see Caitlyn return. I mean, Caitlyn, I feel like how she ended up leaving in the long run was not a good look on WWE. Karma, y'all could have gave her an opportunity to, y'all didn't do much, but y'all just let her go. And y'all didn't do anything of trying to have her to return or anything. It was not the right way that y'all did it. So yeah. Layla Ali, I would love to see her return because I would love to see, I have a dream match with her. I would love to see Naomi and her wrestle each other. If not wrestle each other, team up whenever they have that women's tag team. But I feel like that's just one thing I would want to see. Now, Melina was there when Trish Stratus was there, and I just want to see a little bit more of that. Melina, I feel like Melina will be have a hell of a rivalry and stuff. So hey, we're gonna have to see how that will go. So then the next person I will want to see return, we'll have to I feel like Undertaker just need to take a couple I love Undertaker to death, but I feel like for one of the WrestleManias, he just need to take a break from and let his wife make that WrestleMania return. That would be kind of cool to let her take his place and make that return. I would love to see that. Now, Victoria is another person I would want to return. She has wrestled for WWE and their rival company under the name Tara. So we don't know which one we will get. Now, Trish Stratus and Lita is one of the most prominent female wrestlers that the current women wrestlers actually say, oh, Trish and Lita is my inspiration. Trish and Lita. But let me get back to Candice Michelle. The reason I wanted to mention Candice Michelle right quick is, if you did not know, Candice Michelle announced her retirement at some indie wrestling show. I felt like she deserves much better in her career in the WWE ring and not on an independent wrestling promotion. I'm not dogging no wrestling promotion. This is just how I feel. But I just felt like she deserved it to go out on top in the WWE, retire out on top in the WWE and not at some indie wrestling show. So y'all, let me hear what you got to say. Until then, I'm Alicia Burton. Don't forget to I'm Alicia Burton. And before I go, please comment because I love it. I love when you comment. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel right in here somewhere. Until then, I'm Alicia Burton. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.